One for the money, two for the show, three to stick a dick right up my ass. Do 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 do. Anyways, speaking of weird shit, I've been having this really odd situation lately where I just feel, I don't even know how to describe it, but I feel uncomfortable in my own body. I can't, it's like my consciousness, my soul is like, I don't like this body. Not physically, like, you're fat or whatever. It's not like that. Like, for example, I guess the only way to describe it is we're limited based upon our physicality. Take the feet, for example. They really have no purpose. I mean, other than like standing and walking and all that stuff, but just look at the shape of the foot. Like the hand, you can grip things. Like, try to grip shit with your foot. You just can't do it. It's just, I don't know, man. I was sitting there in the chair because I had my flip flops on, and I had been wearing them for a while. So you know how they have that little thong in the middle between the two toes. Well, it was kind of bothering me, and I was just kind of, I had to like kick the back of the heel and kind of like push it up a little bit so it wasn't like grinding into the center of the toe there. And as I did, I just kind of looked at the shape of the foot, and dude, I'm telling you right now, the human body is very odd. Like God says, it's fearfully and wonderfully made. I don't know about that. If you look at every individual piece of, let's say, just the face. Now, I can't speak for women as far as like what they think is attractive in men, but like I know what an attractive woman looks like to me, and when you actually break down the individual body parts that make up the face, they're really hideous looking. The nose. Think about it. You're an artist. Think about it. The nose is probably one of the ugliest things. Ears, like these weird satellites on the side of your head. Dude, it is the strangest fucking thing because you have this conglomerate of just odd shaped fucking things. The eyes, the mouth, they're odd. They're just weird looking. Eyebrows, just stare at somebody's eyebrows and like they're like little patches of hair for no fucking reason. Yet when you put it as like a whole, you determine, oh, that person's beautiful, that person's ugly. And usually they're ugly because, they're fat or whatever, but, you know, even if you take like the most attractive supermodel, just look at her eyebrows for fuck's sake. Just stare at her eyebrows for like 5 minutes. Not even that long. Just stare at somebody's eyebrows and be like, what the fuck? It's hideous. Stare at her nose. Now, she might have a cute little nose, but stare at the nose as a collective. And it's like, what? How is it she is really attractive? Facially. Facially. But yet, when you take everything, it's like, it's greater than the sum of its parts. Quite literally. That is the honest description of the situation. And I don't know how I feel about it. I really, for the love of Christ, I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, just, no, hear me. Just look at the shit. Just look at it individually and think, that is probably one of the most hideous things I've ever seen in my entire life. A nose. The ears. Ears are the strangest looking things. It's like we're made up of these weird conglomerate of parts. And they all function the way they're supposed to give our consciousness the means to an end. In other words, they are part of the senses that give us the ability to commune with the world around us. And as a result of that, they function. and for some reason together, assuming, you're not British and have bad teeth, or you're fat, or whatever. I keep throwing fat out there, but you get my point. Although there are some fat, attractive people, chubby. Let's put it that way, because fat, I can speak for but you know what I mean. Pudgy motherfuckers. You can get a chubby girl who's cute, a curvy girl's cute. It's good. You can have a legitimately curvy chick who's got a good body. You know, like you see these porn and she's like flapping her gut, and it's like no, 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 no. Now, nice big chunky ass. Okay, that's one thing. I don't want to see a woman flapping her gut. I got enough of that going on myself. I don't need that shit. Okay, I don't need to see that shit. That's not attractive to me. Like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna flap, 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 and she's dancing around and shit. No, 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 no. You can keep that to yourself. You keep that shit to yourself. But whatever. So like I said, I've been having this like this struggle within, literally. I mean, almost like a Metallica song. And it's just, I look at my feet and they're just weird. And not that I have weird feet necessarily, but just feet in general are just weird looking. The whole body, when you really think about the legs, the arms, everything is just strange looking, alien almost. It's like, why? Now imagine if we had, because it's one of those things where you don't know you want it until you don't have it. If you get what I mean. So it's like we are conditioned to be like, oh, this is what it is. We're content where we are. Now imagine if we literally had a third arm, hand, and the whole kit and caboodle. What could you do with that? Other than the fact maybe it would either get in the way, or yeah, hey, you know what? You're carrying a tray and something else. Hey, you got a free hand. You can jerk yourself off. Whatever. I mean, imagine if we had a third hand. Imagine if our feet could, were like actual hands that could grip on stuff. Like, I don't know, have you ever dropped something and you're trying to like mosey around with it with your foot, and you're like, fuck, I wish I could grip this shit. I don't know, man. It's just really weird. It's just weird that we're confined to this body, and this body is odd. It really is odd. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just having this weird struggle where I can't. Again, I look at my feet, and I use that as an example, and it's just. Part of me wants more. Like, for example, I know there's more out there, you know? Like, you see things like an infrared, or you see things on different wavelengths, or you see things differently, or you hear different tones, and like, for example, we know, like a dog thing, one of those dog collars. We know there's different tones and shit that we can't hear. There's more shit out there that we're not privy to. So think about how much greater the universe may actually be. We just are stuck in this little moment where it's like, this is all you're going to get. Now you could come up with contraptions and devices and stuff to, tap into these other realms, if you will, these other ideas. But as just you, fuck you, that's all you're getting. Like, I can't see in the dark. Not that I necessarily want to, per se. But it's like, why are we so content just being like, ah. Like, I guarantee you, there are people who've gone their entire lives and not thought about, gee, my feet are weird. And they just feel weird. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, I wiggle my toes and it's like, they're not doing anything. I want them to do something. I want them to be, like, viable outside of just their basic function. Like my hand can do a lot of stuff. Okay, it can do a lot of stuff. But even the hand is questionable. It's like I watch these movies and you see all these aliens, and it's like they come into these grandiose ships and they got these weird little 3 fingers, and they're like these long-legged little scrawny fucks. It's like, how do they build that shit? just based upon their physical construction. It doesn't seem logical. You know, they're building things grander than we are, yet we have the basic functionality of like the hand and shit. And they've got these little long-legged finger fucker things like. Okay, no, 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 no. The shit is just not functional for the grandiosity that they've created. Now imagine the grandiosity we could create if we had more functional body parts that go above and beyond just enough to get by. I don't know if you get what I mean. I assume you do, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm sitting there and I just look down at my feet because I'm sitting in a chair and it's like, because again, you got that little thong in there with the stupid flip flop, and if I wear that shit too long, it's like there's that gap and then the toe, and I see the toe, and it's like pressing the toe, the two toes apart, and then it's sore. It kind of hurts, and it's like, why is my foot designed like that? My foot should not be designed like that. My foot should not be getting sore. Like, I could hold on to something all day and not have it be sore, but yet put it between my two toes, you know. Like, I could literally put a piece of string between two of my fingers and it doesn't do anything. But put it between my toes and I'm fucked. I don't know. It's just very odd to me. You know, it's like, that's why I think evolution is absolute bullshit. Because either that or we're just stuck in a moment where we've just hit the basic normal requirement of existence. We haven't evolved beyond that. Out of billions of years, we have not evolved beyond, oh, my foot is functional as far as walking, and it also can bake a cake. We haven't got there yet. That tells me that evolution is bullshit. Because first off, you could take all the amino acids and all the bullshit you want, put all that shit together, shake it all up, ain't gonna build nothing. You can take a box of Legos and put them in a paint mixer and go for a million years. You ain't gonna build some wonderful tower out of all that shit. It just doesn't work that way. I mean, give me a break. It's one reason I don't believe in evolution. At least not in that sense. Don't get me wrong. There's different. How do I word it? I'm not against evolution, but I'm not for it either because I don't think it's the end all be all. I mean, yes, we do adapt. I think adaptive is a better word than evolve because do we really honestly evolve? I mean, seriously? Or do we just simply adapt? Which is not the same thing. At least not in the collective normalcy. I mean, let's be honest. The human body is like a rubber band. There is elasticity there. You got people who look like me, 400 pounds. You got people who look like Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day. He was buff as fuck. You know. No, I could look like Arnold if I put that kind of time and energy into it. Although right now I've kind of far gone, but whatever. You get my point. In other words, you could look one way, you can look the other way. Now, is that because I evolved or did he evolve? I'm more like he devolved, if anything. I don't know, whatever. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, and I was thinking about this today, going completely off the topic that I've been talking about right now. But, even if God doesn't exist, Adam and Eve, all that bullshit, we still came, if you believe in evolution, we still came from the same one-celled organism. Okay, we did. If that's the case, we still are made up of the same stardust bullshit as everything else in the universe. Which means that everyone else around us is literally our brother. Maybe not from the same mother, but we're definitely all part of the same. We all came from the same one-celled organism that supposedly like, hey, and split and decided to have a friend. Again, evolution, I don't get it, but whatever. Because the problem with that is when you actually look at it, it doesn't look like evolution took place. It looks like We adapted to certain things, yes, but it looks like something was kick-started first, and then it all kind of went downhill. Okay, that's what it looks like when you actually study the evidence. Is that something happened, and then boom, we took off. It's essentially what happened. And the only other explanation is, well, things just sort of kind of, it was like this toxic goo, this swamp of bullshit, and we all just kind of like intermingled, and all the little juices kind of intermingled, and all of a sudden it just formed this thing, and this thing is like, hey, and then it started, we went off that way. I don't know if I buy all that bullshit, because that's something you could recreate in a lab. You should be able to, theoretically, and yet we have yet to do so. Which means that there's no other option. There either has to be a God, which you can define God any way you want. I would define God in simple terms for this discussion right here as somebody who can create and or destroy at the same time. Which means that could be anything. Whether it's an entity known as actual God, spirit thereof, or it's some little Sumerian fucktard in a spaceship going around to different planets and seeding life on different planets. I'm open for anything at that point. Okay? I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, it's just spirit and hokey pokey bullshit, Christianity and all this stuff. I believe that, but I'm not going to just say that's the end all be all. I mean, seriously, we could just be a byproduct. Speaking of evolving, we. Goddamn, in my throat too. We could just be a byproduct of some asshole in a spaceship somewhere. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Because if you think about it, if you want to talk Big Bang and all this big bullshit, well, then guess what? If the universe is expanding, then you could theoretically take that universe and compact it back into the ball, into the pinpoint prick moment when everything... Okay, whether that's the ascent of a black hole or a white hole, is in all the energy and matter went into a black hole, then shat out the back, and that was the Big Bang, and then everything just kind of reformed itself on the other end of it. I don't know. These are different theories. I'm not saying it's my theory. It's different theories I've seen on YouTube. Whatever. But you can take the expanding universe and condense it back down into nothing, into like a pinpoint prick of there you go. Well, the very first things that shat out of that moment would be further out, and they should be way older than we are. Which means if they're way older than we are, and they had a quote-unquote similar evolution, well then guess what? They would be way more advanced than we are. Thus the alien creatures species bullshit. Okay, so yeah, they probably could come to us and fuck us over. Because we are younger. We're also based on capitalism and Republican bullshit, which is why we don't have flying fucking cars, because these cocksuckers make too much goddamn fucking money burning dinosaur fossil fuel bullshit. But let's not get into that. Let's not even get into that. Seriously, we're gonna get raped by a fucking alien invasion because these cocksuckers want to make a fucking dime before they go. Fuck them. Don't even get me started. Assholes. Capitalistic fucks. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, capitalism is the greatest thing ever." No, it is not. People simply want to turn a blind eye to the downsides of it. There are downsides to capitalism. I'm not saying, oh, be Venezuela or be, socialist, or I'm not saying any of that. But to sit there and ignore the bad part of capitalism is doing a disservice to the whole universe, as far as I'm concerned. But hey, whatever. Be a greedy prick. See if I care. Your money's gonna burn in hell just as easy as you are. So fuck you. You take it with you if you want. As far as I give a damn. Just whatever. But again, that's why we don't have flying cars. That's why we don't have, I mean, seriously, you want to know why fucking Tesla and the whole free energy shit doesn't exist? Well, it does, but you know why we don't have it? Because these motherfuckers making too goddamn much money. Imagine if we had free renewable energy, Tesla type shit. Fuck you, Edison, you cocksucker, you scumbag fuck. Oh, that guy pisses me off. Light bulb. Take a light bulb, shove it up his fucking ass. Dig up his fucking corpse, shove it up his fucking ass. That's what I say. Fuck that asshole. Light bulb, motherfucker. You look at what he did to Tesla, fucking him over. And don't even get me started with the whole thing about Trump's grandfather and the fucking Tesla shit. Oh my god. Those fucking people. I don't know, did you hear about that theory? Not theory, but, conspiracy theory, technically. About Trump being a time traveler? Which, holy Jesus Christ, can you fucking imagine that shit? That guy's a fucking idiot. Imagine putting that fucking idiot in a DeLorean. Holy Christ. Holy fucking Christ. But it's something to do with this book that was written like hundreds of years ago. And it's called something... What's the name of the fucking thing? It's called, shit, what's his kid's name? Baron? And his dog or something like that. And it's talking... It literally is talking about the Trump family. Like Trump and shit. And it's this weirdest fucking thing. It was written like 100 years ago. And they're suggesting that his fucking father, or grandfather, excuse me, who ended up with Tesla's work, and the government is like, oh yeah, let's take this fucking scumbag Trump, and he'll look over Tesla's shit and be like, oh, is there anything of any relevance here? And they're like, oh, there's nothing there. Bullshit. You know that motherfucker was into some shit. You know he was into some fucking crazy shit. And these motherfuckers took it, lied about it. Ain't no conspiracy. They lied about it. They're fucking Trumps for one. Fuck them. They're a bunch of lying scumbags. The whole family. The whole fucking generation of this fuckers. They found Tesla's time machine. They went back and wrote a fucking book about it. Apparently that's what people are saying. Because if you look at this book, actually I think there's 2 books. Whatever. And one is literally Baron Trump or whatever the fuck is it, whatever it is. It's the weirdest fucking thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that shit up. You'll have to look. I'll send you a link to that shit if I find it. But some crazy, crazy shit. There's a weird, like, conspiracy theory, and even if there's no truth to it, there's definitely some weird coincidences. Like, just the names and the whole ifs, ands, or buts about the situation. I mean, dude, you know Tesla was into some fucking shit, dude. You know he was into serious shit. I guarantee you he had created free energy, and the motherfucker killed him. Edison probably killed him because he's a fucking asshole because he wanted to sell a goddamn fucking light bulb. And those goddamn fucking light bulbs blow every fucking time I put them in. I have to get those stupid liberal fucking bulbs, those curly fuckers that last 5 years, that have that toxic shit in there. If they break, you fucking die. I have to put those in because the fucking every fucking light in the light outlet in this apartment, if I put in those old Edison bulbs, boop, they're gone within like a week, if that. I've had entire cases, like cases, like 20 bulbs at one time, just boop, within like 3 days. I cannot keep light bulbs in this fucking house. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if there's like energy surges or something. Something's fucked up. And I've had people look at it like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Then why am I going through fucking light bulbs? And I got them from different places too. I think I bought like a whole stack of them. I mean, I did, and the first stack I bought, I got at a discount at Kinney Drugstore. I bought like 4 packages of them. They come like 4 in a pack. So, okay, maybe you can say, well, they were all just a really bad batch, and they've been sitting there for fucking 20 years because nobody goes in there and buys light bulbs at Kinney Drugstore. Maybe. I bought them online. I bought them at Walmart. I bought them... I can't keep fucking light bulbs in this house. Like I said, I have to use those stupid squiggly ones. And even those don't last me the 5 years. I had one last me probably 2 years. I can maybe get 2.5, 3 years out of them. They're supposed to last... A couple of them are supposed to last 10 years, I think. Ain't no 10 years, dude. I had to start buying those things like toilet paper. It's just I had to buy them all the time. Like, I've got 2 whole packages up in the fucking, up above the sink of light bulbs. It's bullshit. Scumbag Edison, motherfucker. That guy's a scumbag. I don't care. History is full of shit. They rewrote history. I'm telling you, look at the textbooks of shit we were taught in school about him. They fucking rewrote history. He's an asshole. He's a scumbag fuck. He's a scumbag. What he did to Tesla? It just scumbag motherfucker, elitist capitalist prick. Oh my god! Don't even get me started. Like I said, Tesla was into some funky shit, dude. He was holy fuck. For a fact he had ideas and shit that he had written down and stuff, and he's fucking. It's a conspiracy, dude. It's a conspiracy against me, and it's a conspiracy against the universe. I'm telling you right now, the fucking Trumps are in the middle of it. The fucking government's in the middle of it. We'll probably have the fucking Ark of the Covenant in a fucking warehouse somewhere. Swear to God, fucking stupid bullshit. Just constant fucking retardation. I just want to live. I just want to wake up and go to bed. That's it. That's all I want to do. Just live my life, mind my business, and just be. And these motherfuckers don't want to do that. They want to get in my shit. They want to ruin my day, and I don't understand why. I don't know, man. But it's like every single solitary time I turn around, something's going fucking haywire. Just something is not working the way it's supposed to. Fuck the whole Matrix shit. I was going to get into that because you were talking about it earlier and you want me to do a clip, but I'm telling you right now, I don't want to talk about that right now. I'll probably do a clip about it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get into it later in this. I don't know. But it's like every time I turn around, there's something, just basic reality does not function. See, I think I personally admit this weird energy wave around me. So, like, if you come into my circle of safety and get within, like, range of me, your day is going to go bad. There's literally a rain cloud over my house. Like one of the little Care Bears, little Care Bear with a little gruff, the little rain cloud on his belly. That's what it is. Grumpy or whatever the fuck his name. I used to like him in the cartoon. I always thought he was funny. I don't know why. Whatever. I had this little toy of him. I thought it was the greatest thing ever because he was this little grumpy fucker and I just loved it. Now, this really wasn't into Care Bears, but I just loved that one. I don't know why. I was a kid, what the fuck, I didn't know any better. But he was just so like, okay, he's like Eeyore, kind of a, okay, wanna suck my balls, okay, you wanna stuff something up my ass, okay. It's just one of those little poo-poo-y things, and I just loved it. I thought it was funny. You should understand, this is back before I became old and bitter. I was actually a delightful child. I was actually a very happy child. There's pictures of me as a child smiling. You understand that? There's just pictures of me as a child actually happy. So there was a time, there was a time. Now it's like I'm just old and bitter and I don't give a fuck. I'm the cranky old bear. Honestly, God, I should take some of that finger paint and just put a little wrinkle out on my belly because I'm just an angry little motherfucker right now. A million years from now, people will be making little figurines of me. Okay, a Care Bear is more like a fuck you bear. I bet a fuck you bear. That's what's gonna happen. Oh God. What else did I talk about? Just everything. Dude, I am telling you right now, everything is a goddamn conspiracy against me. Every single solitary thing is a conspiracy against me. Everything that I hold dear, everything that I enjoy is a conspiracy. Be it the Yankees. And the fact that fucking hell, you little asshole, is not running a company like his daddy did, like old Steinbrenner did. Okay, motherfuckers haven't had a world championship since 2009. Okay, do you understand that? No, 10 years ago. They haven't had a single championship since then. The old man would be rolled over in his fucking grave. Conspiracy against me. Nintendo. Conspiracy against me. Activision, Bungie split. It's conspiracy against me. Okay? Because now, because here's the problem. Bungie was not creating enough content in general. Now that they're on their own, oh well, they can wait 6 years. They can wait a year and a half to bring out content. What the fuck am I supposed to do within a year and a half? Am I supposed to play the same boring fucking shit over and over and over and over? Bullshit! You motherfuckers are not making enough content. They got 1,000 fucking people working for them, and they can't come up with enough freaking content. Now I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it needs to be done. End of discussion. That's what you're getting paid for, motherfucker. You're paying to entertain me, and you're not doing so, so you fucking ruin it. You failed. Okay? Conspiracy against me. Comic books. Goddamn conspiracy against me. I can't even fucking turn on a comic. Anything comic related, like on YouTube, like these videos, and it's just, oh my god. Oh my god. Everything is just SJW Warrior bullshit. Fucking Bendis. Don't even get me started. Brian asshole Bendis. Whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, let's take Superman. We'll take Lois Lane away because yeah, she wants to be married, but she doesn't want to be married. She wants to be an independent gal now, or some fucking bullshit. Are you? Oh my Christ! Oh my Christ! It's Lois goddamn Lane and Clark Kent and Superman. How the fuck do you split them apart? Why would you do that? Because it's cheap. It's cheap fucking storytelling. It's let's kill him off again. Because we need ratings and we need people talking about the book and let's take everything away from it. Now, if it's part of a larger storyline, I can dig that. Like, okay, maybe Lex Luthor has brainwashed her or something. I can dig that. I can get behind that. But I have a feeling, because I've seen Bendis's other work, especially on X-Men. Fuck you, Bendis. He creates these very interesting ideas and then does nothing with them. Nothing. I swear to God. I swear to God. And you got Superman flirting with the fucking police or the fire commissioner chick. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like when they took Mary Jane away from Peter Parker. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Can't you leave some shit sacred? Literally keep the marriage sacred? Like, fuck you. Like, I don't even read Fantastic Four, but I don't want to see the two of them break up. You know? Like, come on, man. Be like Batman and Robin breaking up. It's like, what the fuck? Just keep some shit basic and sacred, you know? Oh my god. Stupid. Everything is a goddamn conspiracy against me. Video games, conspiracy against me. Every goddamn fucking thing. WWE is another conspiracy against me. They go out of their way to piss me off. That's what the problem is. Everybody and their fucking mother just simply wants to piss me the fuck off, and I don't know why. Do they get something out of it? Do they get joy out of making me angry? Apparently. I don't know. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I've actually considered trying to be more family friendly. Like starting another YouTube channel, because the one I've got currently is clearly blacklisted because nobody sees my shit. I'm sorry, I put in something like Adorable Dog Plays with Box, okay? People love adorable fucking dogs. It should get 100 million views. I get 2. I think one of which is me. So they clearly blacklisted my fucking page. They're not putting it in the rotation because of advertisers, and I say fuck a lot. Okay, you know what? Well, fuck you. How about that? Fuck you and fuck your advertisers. Because that's the problem. Then I have to be this fake asshole like, hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to discuss gaming. And, oh boy, I can't bring myself to fucking do that because I'm not an asshole. Well, I am an asshole, but not that kind of an asshole. Fake motherfuckers, that's all they are. That's all people want. They want fake. They want fucking fake. All these fucking kids watch YouTube, they want fake. They want PewDiePie fake. That guy's a racist asshole. He's done it numerous fucking times, yet he can post a video and within an hour he's got like 1.3 million fucking views. The guy's a fucking borderline racist. No, he ain't borderline. He is a racist. He said racist shit like 3 different times. He's talking Nazi shit, talking Jews, and I think he said something about the blacks not too that long ago. We're talking within like last year and a half. He said 3 racist things. You know how many racist things I've said? Oh, maybe quite a few, but neither here nor there. They're not overt racism. Like, those, whatever. I may have my biases here or there, like, but I'm not sitting there saying N words and fuck words and, stupid shit and like, oh, the Nazis should kill the Jews. I ain't saying that kind of crap. I ain't never say that kind of crap. I don't know if he actually said it that way, but you get my point. Yeah, motherfucker get 1.3 million views of like fucking toddler kids that want to see his bullshit. He's got those little faggot ass bunny ears on his fucking head, or rabbit ears, or cat ears, or whatever the fuck it is. Bullshit. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. And I watch his content. It ain't that exciting. I don't understand why the kids like it. The kids just follow along because they don't know any fucking better. Because, again, our generation has turned them into fucking spineless pussy cunts. I'll tell you right now. They're little tiny cunts. They literally came out of the womb and became a cunt. And there's no nice way to say that. And I don't even usually use that word. That's what they've become. Honestly, God, they fell out of the womb. They literally fell out of the womb wearing helmets. The spineless little bitches is what they are. And it's sad. And I gotta cater to that just to try to, make ends meet. Fuck you. I ain't catering that bullshit. You either like what I do, or you don't like what I do. Fuck you. Either way, fuck you. How about that? I don't care. I'm gonna be dead soon anyway. I'm 400 pounds, 42 years old. I'm just gonna be a statistic. Okay? Obese man dies at 42 due to heart failure. Swear to Christ, I'm having a fucking heart failure right now thinking about it. Bullshit. So you think I give a flying fuck? That's the other thing. All this, we gotta save the planet for the next generation. Dude, once I'm dead, fuck you all. I don't give a shit about any of you. The minute I cease to breathe, fuck you. I'm out of here. I don't care. I hope the world burns. I hope the world burns the second I die. Because I don't give a fuck. Well, what about our children? I don't give a fuck about your children. At all, in any way, shape, manner, or form. I wish them well, but guess what? I'm going to plug my TV in. I'm going to have all my TVs plugged in. I'm going to have multiple TVs plugged in. I have 5 of them going on at one time. Fuck the future. Okay? If I ain't going to be part of it, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, you know what? Your kids are going to have to deal with my bullshit. Sorry. I don't care. They'll be underwater, but hey, fuck them. Maybe we can improve evolution and your kids can grow gills and they can swim away. I don't know. Be little fish twats or some shit running around. I don't know. Let's prove evolution. Fucking stupid bullshit. Seriously, and it's nothing personal, and not your kids specifically. It's just, I don't like kids in general, but you know what I mean. Fucking stupid bullshit. Everybody's trying to come against me is what it is. Like I said, the minute I fucking die, I don't give a fuck what happens to the rest of y'all. Fuck you. Pisses me off. 100 years from now, they're going to be coming up with a new Mario fucking game that I cannot play, and that irritates me. That irritates me so fucking bad. I can't even tell you how much sleep I've lost over the thought of 100 years from now. Seriously. 100 years from now. Fuck it. 20 years from now. There's going to be a new Zelda game. 20 years from now, there's going to be a new goddamn Zelda game. And I will not get to play it. God, that irritates me. Oh my God. That just, that pisses me off. Again, I think about all the really fun TV series that the old woman didn't get to watch. She didn't get to watch House. She would have loved House. Absolutely would have loved that shit. She never got to finish Stargate. That was a thing we did on Friday nights. Her and I watched it together. She never got to see the final 2.5 seasons. She never got to see the movies. There's 2 standalone DVD movies. She never got to see Prison Break. She never got to see the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, which she would have absolutely loved. She would have loved the Paradox shit. Oh my God, that stuff. The Cloverfield Paradox and the Bird Box and Quiet Place and all that shit. Oh my god, she would have loved all that shit. That pisses me off. It does, because if it happened to her, it's going to happen to me. There's going to be Quiet Place 2, and I ain't going to be able to see it. Got any birds in the box, I ain't going to see it. Part 2, I ain't going to be able to see it. It pisses me off. Oh, but your kids get to watch it. Fuck them. No offense, fuck them. Fuck them in a galactic, cosmic sense. I don't mean like, you know, personally I wish them the best, obviously, but you get my point. As a collective, fuck this generation. I'm sorry, this generation does not deserve what they're getting. Okay? Especially somebody like me, and I'm talking video games and movies and shit. You know, I had to grow up on the NES, motherfucker. I had to grow up on shit before the NES. I had to grow up on the ColecoVision and the in television, or in whatever the fuck that shit was, with the paddles and the little spirally cord and the little knob. Remember that fucking thing? I don't know if you remember that, but I do, and I remember that. And I did not like that. Fucking Atari. That was the music back then. Did you ever play E.T.? Holy Christ. That game made no fucking sense. Indiana Jones. And there's just literally 4 blocks of fucking colored bullshit. And that's supposed to be Indiana Jones. And he's like, he shoots off his little gun. And now these fucking kids, your fucking kids, the fucking kids, you popped out of your fucking womb, are now sitting there playing with PlayStation 4. We're going into PlayStation 5. And we're going into Xbox One. And we got the PC. And they got the kids. The fucking kids in the cribs with the fucking iPhones. Fuck you. I can't even afford a fucking iPhone. Yet your cocksucking kid in a fucking crib has got one. Fuck you. Fuck you and that bullshit. Give your kid a kick in the fucking head before I give him a fucking cell phone. You know what I had in the fucking crib? Nothing. We were poor. We had nothing. I had a blanket and a fucking dolly. That's about all I had. Maybe those little Ferris wheel things over the thing going, nee, 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 and it fucking spin around and bullshit. Mesmerize my shit, and that's why I'm fucked in the head today. That's what that shit is. You put that shit over your kid's fucking crib, those little mobiles and shit, you know what it does? The kid sees it and he zones the fuck out and the demons come and rape his fucking soul at night. That's what happens to fucking kids. That's why they're all fucked up today. I'm telling you right now, it's a fact. Look it up. Stupid bullshit. Seriously, you put one of those little collage fuckers up above their head. It spins around, airplanes. We had one when I was a kid, this fucking fish. And it wasn't like real fish or anything. It was like this, it was like these little strips. And they were tied, and they looked like little fish. And these little buggy eyes things. And there was this little collage, and it looked like one of those Puppet Master things. And it was just hanging, and it was like, just singing. It was like, it was hanging like in the fucking bedroom, and it was just, I don't know what the fuck it was for. Why my mother thought it was great, but it was there, and it pissed me off. Oh my god, dude! And that shit we had, what the fuck? What we didn't? You didn't have shit because you motherfuckers were poor. Like you guys were playing with sticks and stones and shit because that's all you had. I had all the good stuff. What was that fucking thing? I can't even remember the name of it. Is that goddamn thing E.T. phoned home with in the movie? E.T. phoned home. That fucking thing. What was that thing? That little red thing with the handle. Oh, what the fuck was that thing? I can't remember the name of it. But I had one. In fact, I think the old woman went out and bought one because she saw E.T. playing with it. That thing was actually kind of cool back in the day. That literally was like the first legit computer kind of thing. Holy Christ. These goddamn kids with their fucking cell phones in the crib, they're literally making text messages and fucking Instagram posts at fucking, like, 2 months old. Oh, my God. I don't know why it bothers me. And yes, it's a self-centered thing, because it's like they're getting stuff I can't have. And it is completely self-centered, and I totally acknowledge that, and I don't give a fuck. These kids don't deserve shit. They didn't live through... See, and that's something... These fucking idiot people talking about graphics in gaming doesn't matter. Dude, oh my god, people like that need a fucking swift kick right in the cocksucker. Because I'm telling you right now, they're looking back on it like, oh, let's look at the original Zelda. It's a really great game, and graphics didn't matter. Fuck you. At the time, those were the best graphics to come out. So, yes, graphics do matter. Okay? Because I'm telling you, you take the games with the best graphics, guess what? They're gonna stand the test of time, even though things may evolve and get better over time and get bigger and more convoluted and more complex. Yes, but guess what? If the original Zelda had been in Atari graphics, no one would remember it. Think about it. Best graphics of Atari, Pac-Man. Do you remember Pac-Man? Absolutely. 2019, you know who Pac-Man is. NES. Super Mario Brothers. Best graphics at the time, 2019, you know who Super Mario Brothers are. Fact. Zelda, you know who Zelda is. Link and bullshit. You know who they are. Do you remember Strider? No. Nobody remembers that game. Do you remember Burger Time? No. Nobody remembers that game. Why? Because you weren't the best graphics at the time. Fuck you. You lying son of a bitch. Absolutely tired. I hate that. Oh my god. Think about it. Think about it. You take A Link to the Past when you first start out and you wake up and Link is laying in the bed and his little creepy uncle is sitting there watching him at the table. And he's like, Link, I'm going to go out for a while. Stay here. And you know something ominous going on because you hear the rain coming down and you see the lightning coming through the window and shit. And the old man gets up and leaves, and the Link jumps out of bed and goes and gets the lantern from the chest. And then he goes outside and it's raining. Now imagine that rain effect. Yes, you fucking asshole. It wouldn't work. It would look stupid. You'd see these little lines coming down the screen that look like shit. So fuck you, graphics matter, you asshole. Oh my god. Oh my god. A fucking aneurysm. These fucking people, they don't know any better. They make comments, they don't know any better. Graphics matter, fucker. They matter, they do. Just because you live in a fucking bullshit world now where everything is handed to you and you got we got the cartoon style graphics, we got the realistic graphics, we got the things in the middle, we got the 8-bit graphics because we got that trend's coming back, and the 16-bit graphics that's coming back too, and all this, we got all this great stuff. Back in the day we had nothing. We had nothing. We had nothing. So we had to take the best of what we had, which was nothing, and we had to run with it. These entitled, spoiled fucking kids today, looking back saying, well, you know, original Zelda didn't have the best graphics, but it was still a great game, so graphics don't matter. You are full of shit because you do not have context. You do not have the perception of reality because your perception of reality is flawed because you're full of shit. Okay, fuck you. That's why I don't give a fuck when I'm dead, what these fuckers go through. I hope there's fucking Armageddon. The minute I die, Armageddon's gonna happen. Fuck you. Pray to God I don't die anytime soon. I'm telling you, it's a fact. You look it up. Well, shit, man. Look what happened when the old woman died. The entire church split. Think about that. My mother literally held that shit together. Do you realize the entire universe right now is not the same? Nothing that my mother was involved with is currently going on. The church is no more. Literally nothing. The minute she was gone, everything just folded. And it was this weird little situation where I was like noticing, holy shit. Now I'm not saying she was necessarily the catalyst for anything or she held it all together, but it was just really weird coincidence. The minute she was gone, everything shit the bed. I mean, the idea that we actually had church split right after she was gone, that's just really weird to me. Not that it wouldn't have happened either way, but it was like this snowball effect. Like, okay, she's gone, and then everything she was associated with just went. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing though, they weren't putting on missions conferences like they were when my mother was doing it. That's a damn fact. Dude, the amount of time and energy she put into that stuff. Just to have Pastor Warren say, oh, you should go home and think about whether you want to work here or not. The woman had already taken half a cut in pay, and then took another half a cut in pay. She was bringing home like $60 a week. Back when she was at Mystic, she was bringing over 300. These motherfuckers cut it in half, and then cut it in half again because they don't know how to manage fucking money over there. But whatever. And then have the nerve to say, well, you should go home and think about whether you actually want to work here. The woman took two literal half cuts in pay to help this fucking dump, and you're gonna be a prick about that shit? Fuck you. That irritates me even to this day. That irritates me to this day. Pisses me right the fuck off. Don't even get me started. I know it's petty, but it irritates me. It shouldn't, but it does. I remember when she came home. Dude, it was like months before she died. She was like really sick at the time. Well, actually, she had gotten really sick around Christmas time. This was probably August, so she was sick, but not like as sick. And then to come home, literally in tears because her job was in question, job that she loved to do, was in question, all because of stupid bullshit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Pastor Morin. Asshole. I'm sorry, that pisses me off. I don't want to get into that stuff. Like I said, everything is like nothing but a conspiracy against me. Nothing. Apple, these fucking batteries. Dude, oh my god, the battery in these iPads. Holy Christ. This thing was at 100% when I started. It was over an hour ago. I'm down to 61%. This battery is fucked. This battery is shit. I don't know, man. I don't know, I just need to take a deep breath. That's all I need to do. Fucking yawn, you fuck me. Anyways, you know. So anyways, my New Year's resolution this year was, I want to say I want to eat better, but the problem is I really like donuts. Okay. And I can't help that. So I bought like 3 pack. No, actually, I bought like 4 packages of donuts. I actually bought donuts. I bought 8 donuts at the deli, at like the the thing, and then they had those Enderman ones. They had the 12 sorted ones, and then they had those long boxes, which are really fucking good, by the way. And it was buy one get one free, and I was like, well, fuck. So I had like 8 donuts in the bag, and then I got like a assortment of 12, and then I got the 2 long ones, which I think was like 8. So like 8, it's 16 there, plus the 12, plus the 8. And I don't feel bad about that in any way, shape, matter, or form. I did counterbalance it. No, I didn't really do New Year's resolution this year. Other than I figured, you know what? I need to start drinking water. Because I tell you right now, my pee was starting to stink. I had like rancid fucking pee. Like, I think my kidneys and liver and shit are starting to shut down. Which, after that 2-week ordeal, what was it, a year ago? 2 years ago? With my tooth, the tooth pain, and I swear to God, I was taking extra strength Tylenol. I was taking 6 to 8 extra strength Tylenol every 4 hours, and that's day and night. Like, I couldn't even sleep. The pain was so bad. And I couldn't do anything because I didn't have the $200 to get the tooth extracted because it broke off because that stupid German fucker from Camden ruined it. He quote unquote fixed it and then fucked it up, and then all of a sudden it was just this, and then finally it broke off because whatever. So I had like this open wound sore that used to be a tooth. And I was like, they're not gonna cap that shit, and I don't want them to. So you know what? Because I literally had exposed nerve. That's what it was. There was literally exposed nerve, and it was just, dude, that shit's not cool. That was painful. And they force-fucked me to go about a week and a half in pain. For literally almost 2 weeks, I had to sit there and take extra strength Tylenol, 6 to 8 every 4 hours. It was. I'm surprised my liver didn't shut down, and my kidneys and shit. In fact, I guarantee you, I probably did legitimate damage to them because of that. And like, I actually went to the emergency room. That's how bad it was. Fucking scumbags. Capitalist scumbags. Whatever. But we don't take that insurance. We don't take that. Well, fuck you then. You don't get paid. How about that, motherfucker? You scumbag, elitist motherfucker. You take what I have. I'm here. I need help. Fuck you. Assholes. People like that need to get fucking raped. I hope fucking Aspen Dental goes bankrupt. Fuck them. Scumbags. See, that's the thing. Government should force those motherfuckers to take whatever the fuck people have. You got it. You take it. It's money. Take it. Assholes. This idea that they can just be selective in who they take. Fuck you. No. This capitalistic free market bullshit. When it comes to healthcare and dentistry, no. Fuck you. My pain and suffering in my life should not be dictated to or determined by whether some asshole can make a dime off of it. Fuck you. That's another thing. Those stupid scumbags over at Excel's Blue Cross. Fuck them too. They took away my health care. Everybody and their mother took Excel's Blue Cross. Everybody around here. I haven't seen a doctor since 2009. 10 years, dude. I have not seen a doctor on any shape, matter, or form since 2009. And I've seen the dentist, I think, twice, and I had to pay out of pocket both times because there wasn't no option. No other option. And they wasn't making them any money, so they're like, oh, well, we're going to take away your shit. But they keep sending me cards like, oh, you're still on the books. What fucking good is it if I have Excel's Blue Cross, if yet the motherfucker won't pay a dime? What's the point of it? You scumbags, what's the point? And then I gotta go on Facebook and I gotta see them boasting about how great their coverage is. Fuck you, assholes. Oh, you cocksuckers go bankrupt too. You and Aspen fucking Dental are sitting there with your dick hanging out. Fuck yourself. See right there, I'm not family friendly, you see? That's why I got like 2 views. Both are me. And nobody else is looking at my content. So, fuck me, I guess, right? I need to put this shit somewhere else. I need to find somewhere else. Like some sort of, I guess, I don't know, man. I do need a podcast. I need a legitimate fucking podcast because YouTube is assholes. I only use YouTube just for storage anyway, so. And I send the shit to you. That's it. And if somebody else listens to this, first off, that's on you. Okay, whatever. But I'm sending it strictly to you. That's it. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. But I don't know, like Spotify or something like that, where you put the fucking. I need to put it somewhere because this shit should be making me money. Okay, I can sit here and talk like. See, you got somebody like Rush Limbaugh who gets like millions of trillions of fucking dollars sitting there, or bullshit, sucking down OxyContin until he goes deaf. Okay. I can do the same fucking thing. I've talked almost a fucking hour. I didn't take no commercial break. There's no chimes and jingles and do. No. There's no news report. There's no top of the hour break. Fuck you. I'm doing this. I've done this freestyle. I got no notes. I got nothing. I've done an entire hour's worth of clip just freestyling that shit. Where's my millions of dollars? At least I try to be entertaining. I say fuck a little bit. As long as you enjoy the word fuck, you'll love what I do. You know? Because that's the thing. People either get what I do or they don't. And if they don't, I feel sorry for you. Fine. Whatever. I'm not your cup of tea. That's fine. I can deal with that. But, see, because what I do, I weed out the people who don't get it. The people who do get it tend to like it. The only problem is, the people who like it, there's like 3 people. Like a handful of people. Like 99% of the people, they don't get it. But if you actually got off your high horse and actually understood what I'm doing, And I don't even know what I'm doing. So that's the beauty of it. But if you try to understand what I'm doing, even though I don't know what I'm doing, then you'd get it. It's like one of those things that's right in front of your face, you just don't see it. That's exactly what my content is. I don't know, man. I got countless fucking hours, man. Holy shit. When I die, see, that's the problem. I don't want to be dead. You should be doing this shit now. Somebody should be doing shit with my stuff. Make money off my shit. What you should be doing. I should set up a Patreon account is what I should do. The only problem is I got nowhere to put the money. That's the problem. I can't put it into my account because of legal reasons. Because it's like everybody wants to, but I should. I should have a Patreon account. See, I don't know, man. Dude, I probably could do that. Patreon account and then just get people to donate like $1 a month and shit. You get like 50 people to do it. That's $50 right there. Yeah, seriously, if I find 50 people who donate $1 on Patreon, that's $50. That's 50 fucking dollars. More than I got now for doing this shit. I ain't getting a dime for this shit, but I do it. I do it. The 2 people who watch, I entertain them. I try, because my shit's so insane that they can actually live vicariously in the opposite direction instead of saying, "Oh wow, it's like you look at WWE and it's like, oh, I'm living vicariously through Stone Cold Steve Austin telling his boss to go fuck himself and flipping him the bird." No, people looking at me and living vicariously on the opposite direction saying, "Thank God I'm not that fat fucker." So, my life is what it is. I suffer so that you can have a comedic moment for half a second and laugh at my bullshit. It is what it is. Glad I could help. Fuck you. Whatever, man. Whatever. That's what you should do. You should set me up with You should set me up with a Patreon account that's linked to your PayPal, and any money that I get goes directly into your account, and you can keep it. I don't care. I don't want the money. I don't give a fuck. What am I gonna do with $50? If I could get a fucking following going, and you could pass it out to everybody that you fucking know, and they donate $1, shit, dude, you could be hell, man. Who knows? Who knows where that shit could go? Because it's like, I know. Now, I'm not saying I'm like super funny. I'm funny to me. That's all that matters to me. Like, I watch back some of my clips and shit, and I laugh. So, it's funny to me. I don't know if it's funny to other people. I think a lot of people take it too seriously. They take what I do seriously instead of taking it for what it's worth. Like when I say fuck your kids, obviously, I'm saying that, well, legitimately fuck your kids, this generation, fuck this generation that's coming up. I don't mean like your kids are awful or anything like your kids specifically are awful. Although they may be little bastards at times, but that's here and there. Like somebody would listen to that and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that about his friend's kids." No, I say that about anybody's kids. That's what's funny about it. That's why it's funny. Okay, like when I call your son a little curly-headed fuck, that's funny. First off, you need to watch. We need to watch Step Brothers. You understand where that term comes from? Little curly-headed fuck. We need to watch that together because, holy shit, that's funny. In fact, I might actually watch that movie soon. Fucking Step Brothers. Because it basically is like me in Dope Boy. Like I put myself in a situation where it's like the only difference is my stepmother wasn't an attractive old lady. And Dale T wasn't this, cool older guy. They were more upstate New York, Camden-esque scumbags who didn't know any better. They weren't successful. So basically the movie is the exact opposite of my story. It's a similar story, but it's completely opposite, if you get what I mean. Whatever. But again, like somebody coming in listening to that and be like, because they don't get it. They don't understand it. You understand it. I call your kid a curly-headed fuck. You understand it. You get what I mean? It's like you understand it. You may not even know what the reference comes from, unless you've seen the movie, which I don't know if you have. That's definitely one we would have watched together, and we didn't watch it together. And we should. Okay. So you know, again, people need to understand where the shit's coming from. It's coming from the heart, okay? It really is. When I call your son a curly-headed fuck, I just love the term curly-headed fuck. That's part of the humor of it. Is it's a funny term. Not that your kid's anything bad about your kid or anything like that. Oh my god, no. Like your wife wouldn't understand it. You'd get it, but the wife wouldn't understand it. Like if I called your son a curly-headed fuck, your wife would be like, she'd be upset. She doesn't get it. So my stuff does not cater to someone like her. Cater to someone like you, who's an asshole. You see what I mean? Now, like if I said, oh, your wife's an asshole. Now that's different, because I wouldn't say that, because it now that is something somebody could look on from the outside, looking in, and be like, that's a problem. I agree, it would be a problem. I call you an asshole, it's funny. I call her an asshole, it's not funny. So you see, there's selective hostility toward people. It is what it is. Like, I'm not saying, like, when I say curly-headed fuck, I'm not saying against your child. I'm saying it more against you. Which is where the humor comes from. Is in, that's on you, not him. Do you get what I mean? I think you do. It would be like somebody saying, I don't know, I can't even think of an example. But, I don't know, I can't, again, you take it like in the Jerky Boys kind of idea, where it's like, like, who in the fuck are you? You're a liar. That kind of stuff. So when I say curly-headed fuck, it's similar to that, like, my name is Pico. My name is Pico. It's that kind of shit. Okay? And I know you get that. Where, again, other people don't get it. And they look at my content and they're like, oh, you're just toxic, and you're just mean and hurtful, and you're an asshole. Which is all true. It is all true, and I acknowledge that. But the beauty of it is there's an underlining love there. So when I call your son a curly-headed fuck, it's out of love. It's not out of spite or anger or I dislike your family. I think your family sucks. I want them all to die. I mean, it's not hurtful that way. It's more in the, oh look, haha, curly-headed fuck. It's like I'm giving it to you under the table. It's humor under the table, where if you look at it surface, it looks horrible. And if more people can understand that, I would be bigger success. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. That's what it's about. It's about the people who actually get it. Like all this shit. Everything, all the religious shit that I do, all the religious stuff, it's for the people who get it. It's not for the people who don't get it. Because people who don't get it are stupid, and they're blind, and they're ignorant, and they're dumb, and they're never going to change because they know every goddamn thing under the sun, and you can't teach them anything. You can't tell them anything. But the people who do get it, the people who do look under the table and see that Han has the fucking gun, and don't even get me started. Don't get me started on who shot first bullshit. Don't get me started with that, but you get my point. Anyways, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm tired. I'm legitimately tired. And I'm rambling, and I can't help myself. And, you know what, fuck you. I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to you no more. Fuck you.